Everything is just perfect in this series. The mixture of thriller, fantasy, slightly romance as well. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video where I'm talking about my top favorites from the first quarter of 2021. Now you may watch my quarterly wrap-up video and find more of my favorites over there, but this one's gonna be short and sweet since I only have 4 top favorites. I tried to bring it up to 5, but I felt like so yeah. So my 4 top favorites of the first quarter of 2021 is suppose the first one, hands down. If you've been listening to my videos or are following me on Instagram, you should know is none other than An Ember in the Ashes. What is it? Quartet? Yeah, quartet is a word. Sorry for that. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I think I have read a fantasy thriller series after so long. That's why I'm more in love with it than I should be. But I love the writing. I loved everything about this series. I literally, ate through these books. And even though when I was reading the finale, I knew I was reading the finale, but I went through it so fast, and now I think I want to reread it because I want to I loved this series. Please read it if you're a fantasy or a thriller fan. It's not like there's no overdoing of fantasy in it. It's just the perfect balance. I don't know how do I explain it to you. Everything is just perfect in this series. The mixture of thriller, fantasy, slightly romance as well, which I am not a big fan of, yet I enjoyed it in this book. Everything is just well balanced and perfect. Next up is The House of Islam. It is a non-fiction book, and I'm not really a big fan of books based on religions, but this one was superb, like superbly written. The pace of it, the questions the author has answered, it's very like the millennial generation has these questions, and the author has tackled them so beautifully, answered them so well. Like I'm in awe of this book. It took me a little longer than I expected to read it because obviously it's a non-fiction, and then I'm also just beginning to read non-fiction books regularly. But even though if you just stick through this book, I can assure you will absolutely enjoy it. It has arguments from both the sides, from positive, from the to negative. The author has tackled everything and answered it so well. So I think if a book is able to clear all your doubts, I don't think there's anything else you need from that book. Yeah, a non-fiction book, I mean, and keep you engaged and good writing style. Yeah, now I'm done. Next up is Lovely War by Julie Berry. So romance, again a big alarm for me. Like I liked romance, but it's also historical fiction and Greek mythology. Like the story is narrated by Greek gods. It's set during World War II, and I absolutely love this book. It's so like it's the I can't tell you, the day-to-day lives of the characters are written, but you like I was so connected with the character. Like I was very much connected with the character. So whenever anything was happening to them, it was so heartbreaking to me. And the way, I mean, it's very tough for an author to be able to get that connect from the reader so quickly and so easily. Like from the first page of the book I was hooked, and it's not easy. I've read so many books, like my share of good number of books, and yet I don't get engrossed in every other book. So obviously hats off to the author for a beautiful writing, beautiful storyline, and just love this book. Then the last one for the 2021 quarter, and my favorite, was The Vanishing Half. I really wish it wins the women's prize for 2021, even though I've only just read 2 books out of the 6, but I still support The Vanishing Half because it's beautiful how well the author has been able to connect with the audience, write about something which can go bad and like which can go either way, writing about such delicate topics, and how racism and how our not even ancestors, just one generation above people, how their actions affect us, affect the next generation. It's just how beautifully she's been able to portray it. I fell in love with her writing, the story, and the, as I flipped the last page, read the last sentence, and I flipped the page. Oh my god, I had a big smile on my face, and I felt complete. Like there was closure. The story was beautifully ended, and just loved it. I mean, if you are somebody who likes reading literary fiction and fantasy drama with a little hint of historical fiction, then this one is for you. Do pick it up. Yeah, so these were my four beautiful, actually if I count the series of Sabatani, it's 8 books. Top 8 books in the first quarter. But anyways, these were my favorite reads, and I hope you guys pick some of these up or have read it, and let me know how you enjoyed it. Bye.